in the morning, heart of South Philly. Let's go see what the people have got to say. I'm ready to roll, baby.
Now listen here, Dutch. Mets and the Cowboys, they suck.
1, 2, 3, go Birds! Go Birds! Here we go, 302BIRDS, United States. Go Birds! Oh my gosh, Chad.
Your favorite Chicagoan. Go Phils.
As always, God bless. Go Birds.
Get your water ice and soft pretzels ready because you are now tuned into a 302BIRDS podcast experience. Proudly presented by TickPick, Nick's Pizza, El Diablo Burritos, and Klondike Kate's on the heart of Main Street. Let's take it to the show.
All right, guys. So this week, we're going to start it out a little bit different. Red October is here.
Oh man, boys. Waiting a long time for this. It's been a long off season. It all comes down to this. And the time is now. The Phillies to strike again! And to prove the doubters wrong! To go out there and prove the naysayers out there, all the haters, all the doubters out there, that wrong. We are coming for you. And this time, this isn't a fluke. This is for real. And this Red October is going to stay red till the end of October. And I'm saying it right now. We're going all the way. Bring that trophy back. I want that bleeping trophy back, as Milton said, because this city needs it. This city wants it. We need another World Series trophy. And we need it now. Who's with me?
That was pretty good. I almost want to crack a Modelo open to it. And that doesn't have to do with the song. But seriously, Modelo, sponsor us. Yeah, that was good, Red. Red October, Red Modelo, sponsor us, Modelo. Yeah, great job, KJ. And anytime we get in Red October, it's almost like ceremonial for KJ to get out the bat and just give a speech. And if you want to call into the show and you want to let us know how you feel about Red October, the number is 302-316-4848. That's 302-316-4848. Call into 302BIRDS right now. But welcome to another episode. KJ's hyped up. He's got his blood pressure going. If you guys can't tell, he's hyped up. I'm hyped up. We got Zeppelin, who's having like the flu game tonight. He's recovering from a cold, but he's here. Thank you for being here. But without further ado, let's just get right into our first topic. And maybe we'll let Zepp take this first, but we got to hit the intro. For the guy that can't even be here in the mode, where are you?
Time for Phillies talk with Ballpark Tommy. Finger stitch.
All right, shout out to Ballpark Tommy segment, sponsored by Nick's Pizza, the best Detroit-style pizza in Wilmington, Delaware. If you guys haven't, go check it out. It's amazing. But Ballpark. Guess we're going to have to settle for Ballpark Zeppy tonight. I mean, how hyped up did KJ's Red October speech get you, Josh? Enough to go get your Reese Hoskins jersey?
Yeah, it's in the closet. It's coming out this weekend. I am hyped. I'm sick. So that's why I looks like I have no emotion, but I am hyped. I feel like I say this whenever I talk about the Phillies on this podcast is what I say, but there is truly no better feeling than going into Red October when the Eagles are playing well. Like the two lining up, you wake up, you got that fall chill in the air. Like you can watch the night games. The Phillies hit dingers. The Eagles are going to crush on the weekends. Like it is truly the best feeling ever. I don't know.
Call from
We're getting
Michael.
a call. Sorry, Josh. Sorry to interrupt you in the middle of your point, but Positive on the line. What's up, Positive?
Let's go! 302 Birds, how we doing?
Hey, we're good. How are you doing, Positive?
Red October is here, baby.
Red October.
All right, so on a scale of 1 to Red fucking October, how are you feeling right now, Positive?
Probably you'll say Red F in October.
I can't say red October.
Wow! You just said it!
You just said it.
I know.
So that's our answer then.
Yeah, it's the answer.
It's not. I'd say put me at an 8.5.
All right, so what do we need to do to tune you up then?
My nerves are just, the nerves are my body. Yeah, I got the adrenaline flow and everything, but the nerves they're deep down. Like I said a few weeks ago, dog, it's going to be hard to do this without Zach Wheeler.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is actually a good take. That's a good take. I get that. But I will say the team's playing good baseball right now, and I think that they might even be the favorite to win the World Series betting odds-wise.
They are. They are.
They definitely are.
But I don't know. Watch us do it. Watch us shock the world. But even if we don't do it, there's still a lot of free agents that we can get out there. Kyle Tucker, Alex Bregman.
We're not talking about the offseason. We're not talking about the offseason. It's not over yet.
Yeah, KJ's saying that's cursed. There you go. No off.
That's a curse. That is cursed. We
All
do
right,
not talk about the offseason yet. The season is not over. We are still alive. I don't want to hear about any of that bull crap about the offseason. No. This is our moment.
KJ McCoy. Let's talk about how Philadelphia sells out practices.
Like
Another practice in Philadelphia selling out 31,000 fans at this Bank Park night. What are your thoughts on that shit?
All right, so before I get into my thoughts on that, I just want to say, since technically you're our first call in too, we got to give a shout out to El Diablo real quick.
What do I want when I'm in the state of Delaware? Of course, El Diablo burritos. Customer service always is serving your food with a smile on their face, asking how your day is. But their food is phenomenal as well. Their burritos are out of this world, one of the best burritos in town. Their queso is phenomenal. Their burrito bowls are amazing as well. When you're in and around Delaware, stop by your local El Diablo Burritos and tell them that 302 Birds sent you. God bless. Go Birds.
Sorry, Positive. Just had to get in the advertisers. Had to shout out El Diablo, best burritos in Delaware.
Great burritos. Go eat them, Positive.
I'm excited. I think that this team's going to have an impact. I think this team's going to make a big step. I don't know what's going to happen once we get to the World Series. It is so difficult for any team to win 2 championships in the same year, being from the same sports city. But if there's any city that's going to do it, it's Philadelphia.
It's Philly.
No doubt. So I could see the stars aligning for the Phillies and the Eagles to maybe go back to back to back, if you see what I'm saying. So the Eagles could go get one more in this offseason, I think, really turn it on. I'm excited for what this team's done. I'm excited for where this team's going. I think that they're going to be okay. But all in all, long term, yeah, I mean, I think that the Phillies are going to play good baseball this year. They're disciplined. They're playing hot. They're playing as a team. They're focused. They're locked in, all on one common goal. So I think that they're going to be good. I really do. I'm excited for it. Now, who will we play is the question. Because in a way, like
Dodgers, probably.
The Dodgers are really hot right now. I think that they're playing good baseball, and the Dodgers, I think, match up well against us. Same with the Reds. The Reds are a good team, of course. And then who could we play potentially in the World Series too? Because that's the thing with Phillies fans. We're not going to be satisfied just making it. Like, this is a boom or bust team. This is a World Series or bust. So if this team doesn't cross the finish line and get the championship, nobody's going to be happy.
I mean, this guy's talking about the offseason already.
Yeah, wait. I just realized you're right. What the heck, Dol?
Well, I'm saying if they don't, and it's not over yet. I'm just saying the expectation for us, and I don't think I'm wrong on this, is World Series. All three of us, World Series win, not World Series berth. World Series win. Because Schwarber, that whole contract. I mean, Positive. What do you think about Schwarber? And I mean, I won't even. You know what? Fuck that. That was a dumb question on my part. Sometimes you just got to admit it. I don't even.
What are we doing? It's Red October.
Yeah, wait. We got to answer. Let's answer what Positive said, and I'll answer.
Yeah, take it away, KJ.
So what do I think about them having this practice tonight, and it's sold out to 31,000? I think it's amazing, and it shows how excited this fan base is and how ready this fan base is. I mean, they're wild right now, and I think this should also show the players how devoted these freaking fans are right now and how hungry they are for a freaking World Series, and they don't want it to be a fluke. And I know that we saw years ago where I thought we had the best opportunity in 2023 when we lost and fell to the Arizona Diamondbacks. I mean, that was one of our best opportunities to win a World Series. We would have kicked the living crap out of the Texas Rangers. But unfortunately, though, I mean, the young Bucs of Arizona, they were able to really go at us. I mean, like that guy Thomas, and I think it was, I'm trying to think of the other guys that were really killing us. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely a heartbreaker. But I think this year, I think there's been so many, I mean, these past years, there's been so many heartaches, and there's been so many disappointments for them that they know what it takes to get there. They've been there, and they know what, I mean, they know what they have to do. They definitely know what they have to do. And I think their expectations for themselves are sky high. And I mean, obviously, as Positive was saying about Zach Wheeler, I mean, big loss. It definitely is. But I think this team, though, even without Wheeler, they've still been able to win some really great series recently, and without Wheeler. So, I mean, Walker Buehler, I mean, he hasn't been the amazing replacement we wanted exactly. He's not going to fill the void of Zach Wheeler, but you know what? He's a pretty good substitute for right now for the situation that we're going through. So I think right now the city is ready for this team to hopefully dominate and not be a fluke, and honestly not flop like they've done in the past years.
Yeah. And we got actually a surprise call, and so I got to go Positive. Thank you for calling in, man. I hope you have a great night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Call from James Freddy. To accept.
Hey, Freddy, before we get into you, man, I think with all due respect.
Yo, Freddy, give him the business. Only in South Philly. Only at Freddy's Corner. It's Freddy's Corner.
It's like all my creations are coming to life this show.
Give him the business from the phone.
302 Birds. A Freddy's Corner.
Give him the business from the phone, Freddie, of South Philly, bud. Come on.
Well, I'm Freddie here. We are getting ready for Red October. I'm at the moment right now. I'm sitting. I'm as excited as I am. I'm sitting here nice and calm. I'm killing some time watching these other baseball teams. I feel. Don't feel bad for Frank the Tank. I mean, Mets fans, but
how about it, Mets fans? How about it?
Anyway, the main thing I really want to talk about, I want to talk about with the possibility of the Phillies most likely playing the Dodgers in the postseason. What I saw from last night's game, I think the Phillies. I'll tell you what, the Phillies match up really well with the Dodgers. I mean, I think the Dodgers' offense is scary. Their lineup's scary. Our pitching can match up with them. The biggest weakness for the Dodgers that we may have an advantage on, and we might be able to take advantage of that. Say if the Dodgers do beat the Reds, and the Reds do not win the last two games against LA, because LA, of course, actually everybody knows in this live right now. Dodgers are up 1-0 in the series, only need to win one more, is we have advantage with the bullpen. Dodgers bullpen last night, there was a couple guys that showed rough. They were just throwing the ball all over the place. I thought they were going to blow an 8-run lead, and they were trying to make it. The Reds come back into the game. So I'll tell you what, there's no way the Phillies are going to have a letdown in the NLDS. I'm predicting that in the backyard of all you paparazzis out there, all you Hollywood people, we're going to win the series in 4. Just like we won NL East in Hollywood. It's going to be Hollywood ending in NLCS to carry us.
Hollywood. Getting punched. You hear that?
Don't break it. Don't break your fist with the. But hey, Fratty, what are you most excited for about Red October? Like what gets you the most excited about not just the game, but what's your favorite thing that comes along with Phillies playoff baseball this month? Is it the chill in the air? Is it the pumpkins on the doorstep? Is it the pumpkin spice latte? Is it the nice hoodie with the shorts blend? Watching a game in the backyard with the bonfire? What really gets you excited
Is it the
about Red October, Fratty?
On the field?
I mean, I think it's the best. It's the best time of the year. I mean, we're in the middle of football season right now, and it's going to be crazy next week coming up with. And I'm not going to say this. I know we're talking about the Phillies, but with the Eagles playing 2 games in 4 days coming up, and then you got the Phillies potentially playing a game 4 the same night as the Eagles Thursday night football game, which I'm not sure if that game's gonna be a 5 or 8 yet for the Phillies. So I'm very excited about just the time of year. And like I said, it's getting cooler out. I mean, I'll tell you what though, I'm very excited. But once the postseason starts, the nerves are going to start to kick in if it's a tight game. And I'm hopefully, like I mentioned earlier before I let you guys go in a minute, like I said, I hope we smoke LA. Hopefully it takes pressure off of us, but I'm not counting on it. I think LA is going to give us a fight, but I think that ultimately we come out with it at the end. I'm going to tell you what, the Phillies in one of the first 2 games are going to have a walk-off home run in the postseason.
Yeah, that would be.
I'm calling it right now. It's going to be Harrison Bader in the bottom of the 9th inning in either game 1 or 2.
Right.
We gotta find a way. Tick pick, please. Me and Mac will do dishes for 3 or 4 years, and we'll sell tickets on the street. Whatever we got to do to get a World Series ticket, because seeing Harrison Bader knock one long in the middle of the World Series will go crazy.
If they need me to get in a mascot costume, I'll do it. Even if it's the stinkiest costume ever and it smells like literal dead fish, I don't care. Just put a little fan in there for me and I'll be all good. All right.
There you go. Exactly. But October was red. Fratty, thank you for calling in, man. I hope you have a good night, brother.
Yep, I'm going to finish watching a good Red Sox and Yankees game. Tied at 3. Mikey D must be so nervous right now.
See you, brother.
He definitely is.
Gotta love that. That was funny. But yeah, it's a very exciting time in Philly. All 4 Philly sports will be playing this month. So a lot of things to unravel. But let's go ahead and unravel this. And we say, feel free to call into the show. 302-316-4848 to let us know how you guys feel about this A.J. Brown drama. Look, I am one to get critical on myself when I have a bad take. I'm one to be, proud of myself when I have a good take too. One of the good takes I think I had back in March, I said maybe we should think about trading A.J. Brown. It's not an emotional thing. It's not a feeling thing. And look, I still don't think we should trade A.J. Brown yet. I don't know that I'm fully laying into that take, but I will say with these mind games that he plays after the game, it doesn't help the team at all. And he really needs to mature out of that. And if he can't, it's going to just keep putting him in these unpredictable situations that he doesn't like being in, where he's getting questions that he doesn't want to be asked, that he's getting ticked off at, that he just doesn't want to hear the media ask him. But at the same time, when you tweet those things, the media's job is to ask you. You got to understand that side of it. So I really hope, and he apologized today, which is great. I want to give context there. He said, hey, I didn't mean that. I acted out of spite. I was unhappy about it, and I shouldn't do it. Awesome. Please don't let it happen again. Please. Because you just got to be smarter, bro. This city loves you. We really do. You are an exceptional player. You do exceptional things for the city on and off the field. But at the end of the day, you got to just be smarter. Because if you're not, you're going to not only turn off the team, you're not only going to turn off the coaches, you're going to turn off the fans, you're going to turn off everybody. So you just got to be more conscientious about those things because the team's 4-0. So if you walk into Howie Roseman's office and you're like, or Nick Sirianni, and you're like, hey, I'm not happy about the way I'm getting, they're going to be like, we're 4-0. What do you mean? We're the best team in the NFL besides the Bills. We're tied with them. What do you have to say? So I don't think, in my opinion, that some of this frustration is warranted. I think some of it is, I will say it's warranted. Who doesn't want to provide? Who doesn't want to, compete? but I will say that it needs to be contained because it's going to damage the team and it's going to damage himself. But let's go ahead and kick it to somebody who I know has a deep love for AJ Brown. He has a poster of him, for God's sake. I know you love AJ, but what are your thoughts on all the drama?
Yeah, so with the AJ, the AJ situation, it's very interesting because we've heard a lot of different stories in general with the media and everything like that about AJ and just like the relationship with him and Jalen. And a lot of it seems like it wasn't like how it was originally. Like when we saw the whole, the whole reaction of when Jalen got the news about AJ getting traded to the Eagles, and you saw the FaceTime, and they were like, and you could see they were already like brothers. I mean, they were already they were excited. I mean, they were laughing, they were talking, and everything like that. They were ready to go, and for a while, it just seemed like they had the greatest connection. And still, I know that there was a lot of drama last year, and you would have thought for sure that like things would fall out. But it really didn't. If you think about it, I mean, the team was able to win the Super Bowl. They were still able to have that, even though they were going through the turmoil that they were going through, which we don't know what exactly it was because nobody really knows. But obviously there was something there, and I think it was crazy to see both of them still be able to stay in sync, even with what was going on with their differences. So that was a really cool thing. But right now, obviously, they're not in sync. I would say the most in sync I saw AJ was the Rams game when we were able to get the passing game going. Obviously, at first we in that game, like pretty much the whole first half, it was we were talking about it. It was beyond awful. It was a disaster. It was -1 yards. And then when they finally completed a pass, they completed the AJ Brown. It was a good pass. It was a good catch. He was able to get a one-handed grab as well. So he got a couple of good catches in that game, and he was able to get a touchdown, I believe, in the game as well. So it's not like he can't contribute. I mean, when he gets the ball, when he gets space, I mean, he can be one of the best receivers in the league. But if you look back at the film, if you look back in general, recently, I mean, in this Tampa game, he was not able to get open. He was not able to get separation from the defenders. The defenders had him on locks. And it just seems like he's kind of losing a step a little bit. It doesn't mean like he can't gain it back. But right now, a lot of these corners are really able to really pick up what his next moves are. And as a receiver, so they know all his routes. I mean, they know what to expect from him. But also I think AJ's also just frustrated as well because he's not getting those I guess you could say those lob passes or really just those box out plays where he's got to box out a cornerback to get a ball, which he thinks about and he's probably right. About 90% of the time, he's going to catch it over a cornerback. They're not going to pick it off. So, I mean, he's that good. He's that talented. He's that athletic that he's going to be able to go up there and grab the ball. But obviously, I mean, with all the drama, it sucks. And I wish we could just get to the bottom of it and what the heck's going on. I wish him and Jalen could just sing Kumbaya. But there was a lot of things that kind of played factor in the offseason. I mean, like one of the things too was like AJ was asking people, he was like, can I get like a quarterback to like practice with me in the offseason? Why don't you just practice with Jalen? Like, what's the problem with that? Like, I mean, it's like you should have chemistry with your quarterback. Like there's obviously some kind of problem that people don't know about. And you're asking about another quarterback, and most likely a quarterback doesn't play in the NFL, but someone that's similar to Jalen, but someone that you could still be able to practice with. So that kind of was a head scratcher to me. Also, I mean, like him not being at the proposal for him and his wife. I mean, that was something as well. So, I mean, I think the relationship is definitely different than it used to be. But I think when they get in sync, they're one of the best duos for sure. So hopefully they can get in sync. Hopefully AJ can realize how important he is to this team. And I don't want him getting traded. I really don't. But if it does get to a point where it's like a T.O. and Donovan situation, then you got to do what's best for the team. But I think at the moment right now, I think this can be fixed and situated. I really do. I think this can be resolved.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree. Zepp, what do you think?
I think you're both wrong. What else is new?
Dickhead.
You want your number one wide receiver to be a psychopath. Like, I want him tweeting like crazier shit. Like, what? It'd be weird if he didn't want the ball. It'd be weird if he was not unhappy about how the offense is working. It's not like Saquon's running for like 60 yards again. Like they're stopping the run too. So you think the passing lanes will be open, but they're not because we're like running our receivers into like zone coverage. It really don't understand what we're doing on offense. I'm fine with everything AJ's done. I love AJ Brown. He's like, he's a top 5 guy I wouldn't want to trade away. Like, I think he's just upset that I would be fine if after every bad game he tweeted something crazy, and they keep getting crazier and crazier. I don't think it's him and Jalen. I think they're fine. Like Jalen's not gonna throw him the ball if he's covered. He was covered a whole bunch of that game, so I'm cool with it. Whatever. Live to fight another. He did this, and then we won the Super Bowl last year.
That is true.
Whatever.
That is true, and I think it is good that right now this is happening earlier than later in the season. So, I mean, it could happen later in the season, don't get me wrong, but this is good that we're able to get this out of the way right now. And is it stressful? Yeah, it's freaking infuriating for sure. It really is. But at the same time, though, as Zep just said, if this can help us out a little bit and make us focus even more when it gets down to the nitty and gritty of the postseason, then you know what? Maybe it's worth it. So, but yeah, I agree though. I mean, AJ we definitely need to keep him. I just meant like if things do get bad where you don't see eye to eye, Jalen and him don't see eye to eye anymore, then maybe you do think about trading him. But at the moment, no, I don't want to trade him. And I love AJ Brown. I think he's the man, and I do think he could bounce back, definitely, and he will.
Yeah. And if you guys want to let us know how you feel, once again, call into the show, 302-316-4848. But the Birds triumph in Tampa, not something that we've seen often. They get the job done 31-25 and a pretty good win. I mean, Baker Mayfield, unfortunately, has the Eagles' number, but not this. And Quinyon Mitchell was talking that talk, wasn't he?
He was up in Baker's face, and I mean, he had every right to do that. I mean, Baker was kind of jabbing at the players a little bit, not physically, but he was definitely having some exchange of words. And Quinyon was not backing down. I mean, for a guy in his second year, Quinyon has had so much confidence. I don't remember the last time we've seen a cornerback on this team for the Eagles ever this confident. And I mean, this good. I mean, we've dealt with so many bad corners being Eagles fans. I could go on and on, but Nnamdi Aswa is one of them. Freaking Bradley Fletcher, Kerry Williams, so many bad cornerbacks.
Kerry Williams.
Yeah, so many bad cornerbacks we had to deal with. And to finally have a lockdown corner like Quinyon Mitchell is just so satisfying, and just like knowing that he's a top 5 corner already. I mean, even Patrick Surtain recently said on I think it was Emmanuel Acho and LaShawn McCoy's podcast. He said that one of his top 5 cornerbacks in the league is Quinyon Mitchell. So he definitely respects his game. And I mean, from a guy like Patrick Surtain saying that, I mean, that's some really big props for sure. So yeah, it was a great game for Quinyon and great game for the Birds for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a good growing pain as well for Jihad. Jihad had some ups and downs. He had a nice pick. It was a horrible second half as far as offensive play calling goes. I think that Kevin Patullo definitely has a lot more growing pains. But there was one call. I mean, before we get into Patullo sucking, because we will, there was one call I actually liked this game.
Yeah.
I love the fake tush push with the sweep on the – it actually worked well. Like when your running back can trot into the end zone like this and celebrate and has time like that, that is credit to the play calling working well. That's credit to the offensive line too. And just, 90% of the time, everybody's going to go like this. But I really like the creativity of the fake tush push. I thought it went well. It ended up working out in the Eagles' favor. Barkley got in the end zone. Birds got 6 out of it. And I thought it just looked smooth. What did you guys think?
We've done that before.
I don't think to that effect. It didn't look that smooth.
Yeah,
we didn't
execute it like that, though. I think we did a fake tush push, but I don't know if it was for a touchdown, and I don't know. I kind of forget exactly what happened. But, I mean, this time, though, as Dolt said, though, it just seemed like so like obvious to the defense. Like they're like, oh, this is a tush push. It's obvious. Like, okay, we got Vita Vea and the other guy ready at the defensive tackle position right there to get Jalen. I mean, or try to attempt to get Jalen. And they just kind of do the whole fake thing. And Saquon has a ball and nobody even notices, and he's going in the end zone to the left side. So it was definitely an amazing play. And I mean, it was awesome to see them do a fake tush push, because even as an Eagles fan, I'll tell you, it does get kind of like annoying sometimes with the whole like tush push kind of thing at times, because I mean, you hear all the criticism and crap and it gets annoying, but to see them do a fake one and just kind of like be like, hey, we can't only just do the tush push, we can also do a fake tush push and still get you like that. So I think that was really cool to see Patullo get that out of his hat. I really like pull that out of his hat. I think that was definitely a cool move by him.
Yeah. Now, how did you feel about the second half play calling as a whole with
Oh
Patullo?
boy, not good. It really seemed like usually in games we've kind of realized with this team that we are a second half team. We really start to rev it up in the second half. But this game kind of was like the opposite. We kind of flip-flopped it, which was kind of uncharacteristic of this team. So in the first half, I mean, Jalen looked really efficient. He was getting the ball to Devontae. He was getting the ball to Dallas Goedert as well. I think he got the ball to Saquon for a couple little screen passes as well. And I think he even got the ball to John Mechie, which was pretty cool. So I think John Mechie had like 2 catches or something like that. But AJ wasn't really involved too much. I think he maybe had one catch. He maybe didn't. I don't even know if he did. But he really wasn't involved. And it seemed like in the beginning, yeah, you saw Jalen like seemed really comfortable. They really did. And then I think if I'm not mistaken, they were playing a zone at first. And then in the second half, they then played man. And then I think they started to blitz a little bit more as well. So that's where the Buccaneers started to do. And you could kind of just see how Jalen really didn't react to it well. And he just seemed kind of flustered as well. And the offensive line looked really flustered as well. They definitely did. I mean, they lost Lane Johnson early in the game, I believe. And I think Fred Johnson, or I think it was Pryor, had to come in the game for somebody.
It was Pryor. Pryor plays guard.
So Pryor came in. And I mean, he just doesn't know what he's doing out there. So I mean, it definitely, you could see the difference when Pryor's out there. But yeah, I definitely feel like the team looked like they were coming out flat. Luckily, the defense was able to save them in the second half. I mean, you had Jahad Campbell with the pick, and then you also, I mean, there was also some other plays, the defensive stops that we were able to have. And Baker just kind of what he's been doing recently was he's been able to come back in the end of the game in the fourth quarter and have a great finishing drive, and he's been able to beat some teams at the end of the quarter. He's been able to do it with the Jets, I believe, against the Jets, and then I think two other teams before. He wasn't able to do it against the Eagles, though. I mean, the Eagles were able to sniff out what he was going to do, and they were able to obviously win the game. I mean, not in good fashion, but I mean, a win's a win. It wasn't pretty at the end, but the first half was good. And if they can keep two halves like that, I mean, that would be awesome. But I mean, I don't know if it's ideal with this kind of team. I mean, with this kind of playbook.
Yeah, makes sense. Josh?
Everything's bad with offense. We gotta figure something out. I mean, Jordan Mailata said they're only 1 block away, which I guess could be true, but it just feels like it's clunky. It feels like everything's feels like every completed pass is a challenge. I'm all good for grind it out, run the ball, get 3 yards of play, but this is not what we need, not with the talent we got. But I mean, we saw this kind of happen last year where the offense kind of sputtered and then they opened it up and had better plays. We saw it last week against the Rams. I'm sure we will figure it out. And whether that means, I don't think Nick Sirianni is might not be an X's and O guy. So he might not be if the defense is calling this, let's do this. But I do think he's a good vibes guy. He's good, I almost bet you that Nick Sirianni is the one who told Kevin Patullo, to run that off branch of the tush push. Like, I bet you Nick Sirianni is like, hey, run a play action passer. He might not say the setup. He might not say, what formation to run, but he might say play action pass, deep ball, run it. Kind of like that. I think they'll be okay. You have to remember, A.J. Brown was hurt in training camp. Tyler Steen is new on the line. Dickerson got hurt during training camp. Lane Johnson's been a little banged up. It takes a little bit to figure it out, right? So they played – offense was good the first half against Cowboys. It was good the second half against the Rams. So we're like 25% of the way there. We'll get there, I'm sure. I'm not worried.
Yeah, I'm not worried either. I mean, they're 4-0 already, and they haven't been pretty wins.
Yeah, they've also played like 4 really good teams. Like the Cowboys don't have a defense, but they
just tied the Packers. I think both of those teams are kind of underrating how good each of them can be. Yeah. So even though it's the Cowboys, Dallas sucks. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, they have a good offense. They have a great offense.
They do. But I do think it is. I do think like winning these 4 first games is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously, I mean, like the offense doesn't seem like they are clicking. I mean, except for the first half. I mean, they definitely seem like they were clicking. And then the second half against the Rams, they seem like they were clicking as well. But I think with even with this right now, I mean, this non-frequent offensive style we're playing with, we're going to get more used to it. The players are going to get more used to it. And then, I mean, once this team really finds a way, it's going to be sky is the limit, I feel like, for this team. So they definitely can, once they can, as we really said, like they're 1 block away from something special. And I really do feel like they're going to get to that point. So they just need to, I mean, to honestly just take it easy. And the good thing is that they're 4-0. So, I mean, it's not like they're losing games. So, I mean, that's the main thing.
Are you upset with Jalen's performances? Or overall, like this season, I'm pretty happy with it. He's winning games. He's being a game. Oh, okay. I guess.
From
Joe Donahue.
Joe, what's up, Joe from Bird's Nest
Hey,
Media?
Joe, what's going on? Donahue.
Hey, not much, guys.
Thanks for calling in, man, and lightening up the Wednesday. Hey, we'll ask the question to you. Are you happy with Jalen Hurts' performance so far this year?
I think when you take a look at everything right now, right? So, I'm going to come to Kevin Patullo's defense on 1 point and 1 point only, because up to this point he's been garbage. I would say that because the preseason is all the scrubs playing a vanilla offense, I think that since we've been dealing with the first 4 games of the season, and this is the first time that like Kevin Patullo has been calling plays and people are trying to get into the rhythm of that. I think that at this point, I think we're kind of in an okay situation. Now, obviously, ask me the same question like 4 weeks from now, and I might have a different answer to that. That having been said, I mean, because of that, I mean, I'm satisfied with how Jalen Hurts is doing right now. I mean, he's doing a really good job. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but like adapting to his like 5th play caller in 5 years is a challenge. And the fact that he is doing that and he's still leading the team to 4-0 is great. And I mean, if you heard the comment that he made in following the LA Rams game to Pam Oliver, where the team needs to play more aggressive, I think he's trying that. And I think that it's just right now we are definitely in growing pains. But yeah, I at this point I'm sad. I mean, the Eagles are 4-0, so I mean, at a certain point, Jalen Hurts is doing what he needs to do to come away with victory.
Yeah, and I know we actually have somebody trying to call in here in a second as well. But Joe, I want to get a quick rundown from you. We got a game on Sunday against the Broncos. Can we get a score prediction from you? And what are you most excited for about Sunday's game against the Broncos?
Yeah, I'm excited for the fact that this is probably going to be a little bit easier of a game for the Eagles. Now, that's a big fingers crossed, right? As you guys just mentioned, the Eagles had a really, really tough stretch to open the season. And I actually, like when the schedule came out and even up through the first week, kind of predicted them to be 500. So the fact that they're over 500 at this point. And I think actually the Buccaneers game was one of the games that I actually predicted the Eagles were going to lose. So the fact that the Eagles came away with victories in these first 4 weeks, and especially against the Buccaneers, is huge. I think that that's going to be a big momentum thing, and I think that the Eagles are going to try to build on that. I don't think we're dropping a 50 burger on the Broncos, like as far as I recall, the last
Couple years ago, yeah, with Jay Ajayi's debut, if I remember.
Yes.
We're probably not dropping a 50 burger on the Broncos, but I do think that the Eagles are going to come away with the victory. I think it's probably going to take at least 30 points from the Eagles to be able to get that victory. So.
All right. Well, you heard it from Joe Donahue from Bird's Nest Media. Thank you for calling in the show, Joe.
No problem, guys. Have a good night.
You too, brother. Take care. I know Moosey wants to call in, so Moose, that's your cue. Let us know if you want to call in the show. You're more than welcome now. But yeah, Jalen Hurts overall, while I'm waiting on Moose to buzz in, I think overall his performance, I've been happy with it. They're winning games like everybody else has said. So what's there really to complain about? As long as they are getting these wins against good teams, like Josh said as well, I'm happy with it. Birds are a good team. Birds are in a good spot. I think that they got a bright future moving forward. And Moosey is calling into the show. The Moose is loose.
Good evening.
Evening,
and
brother.
Moose is not. And the Moose is not a Cowboys fan. I don't know if everybody's watching the fun times we're having between me and Mr. Drew.
Yeah, actually, it's funny you bring that up. Here, check out the screen. You guys haven't seen the beef right now. Drew and Moose have a real beef or fake beef or something in between the two going on where they are Drew, Moose, and AI Drew, and AI Goose, as I would call him, Goose, because he's not Moose, the Cowboys fan, Goose, have beef. Moose, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Here's the deal. We're good friends. I love the guy. You know, we're brothers, but he wanted to shoot off a first shot and do that post. And one, I hate the Cowboys, so that's an embarrassment. So
really? You don't say you hate the Cowboys.
Yeah, exactly. So you think I'm going to sit down on my hands and do nothing?
Yeah, when I saw it, and then your comeback was amazing too.
Well, I'll keep it going. Keep it coming. See, the Moose Pandora box has been opened. So once we open it, the Irishman in me will keep going to the end of time.
Oh, my God.
Let's make this fun. Let's have some fun. So, hey, if anybody's listening, I think there's a poll out, Team Moose or Team Drew. Well, let me tell you something. I know my boys here at 302 Birds are Team Moose 120%.
I'll be Team Moose. I'm not Team Goose. I'll say that. I'm not Team Goose.
Well, Goose doesn't exist. But the next breaking story, I don't know if you've seen, is I'm Drew's daddy. He's my son, my illegitimate son.
Oh God!
Yeah, he can call me Big Papa Moose. I think I'm gonna get some T-shirts made.
Oh my God!
So this all started over the past 24 hours. This beef.
Yeah, we're cranking it up. Filthy and Philly's doing a hell of a job getting this thing going. It's fun. Yeah, it's entertaining.
It is fun.
But,
I've been enjoying watching. I know you guys are kidding around. You guys are buddies, but it is funny these AI because they look so legit that if you saw that guy at a tailgate that was like if you saw that guy at a tailgate, that Cowboys fan, Goose, would you fight him?
Oh, I throw him in the freaking marsh, man.
I hear you. Yeah. Get in
There are
there,
no
Goose.
questions asked. But now, do you see the blue man? The blue man's pretty scary. He looks like a murderer.
Yeah, he does look a little bit scary, like one of the blue men. The green men is a lot more relaxing, a lot more chill. I won't lie. Shout out to Likens, but oh my God, you two are cracking me up.
The blue man's scary, man. I don't know, man.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned the blue man thing. When I saw that, I was thinking of the movie that I forget who's that kid. He was in the Big Fat Liar movie, and I'm trying to think of that kid's name. He's now a NASCAR driver.
Oh, Frankie
Muniz.
Frankie Muniz?
Yes. In that movie, the
Ding,
Big
ding,
Fat
ding,
Frankie
ding.
Liar, remember he filled the pool up with the blue dye, and the guy jumped in the pool.
the pool and he's all blue for days and whatever. That's kind of like lichens right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So he's going to be the green man. I'm going to make make sure of it. I'm his daddy. The Moose is his papa, Big Papa Moose. You know. Yeah. In all seriousness, though, the Birds. Let's real quick. We're entering week 5, so the grace period's over. No more excuses about training camp and all that nonsense.
And Patullo, yeah.
Yeah, it's time for them to pick it up and start being cohesive on offense. We're 4-0 by the grace of God. We could easily not be.
Moose, I'll ask you this, Moose, before we
have another call coming, so we got to make it quick too.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys go, but I'll just remember Team Moose and his son. I hope my son Drew's listening. I love you. I'll see you Sunday, buddy.
See you
Sunday,
go Birds. Moose.
See you, Moose.
Call from
Joey.
Havens.
There's Havens.
What's up, Havens?
Boys, what is up?
Hey, Havens, you know what? We got you on here for the last segment of the night, so we'll let you take it first. But before that, we got to hit the intro. You made the lower third for it, so out of respect, we got to let you talk about it. You guys already know.
Oh, yeah.
It's time for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The final word, the boldest take, the mic drop moment that hits harder than a Rocky's right hook. This is the Knockout Punch, powered by Balboa Steaks, the undefeated king of Delaware steaks. Bold takes, big bites. Let's swing.
Time for the Knockout Punch, where you guys give us your knockout takes, powered by Balboa Steaks, the best steaks locally. Get out there if you haven't been out there. But we'll go ahead and we'll kick it to you first, Joey. You got a knockout take for us in this game against the Broncos. What kind of prediction or hot take do you have for us?
Well, I mean, it can be looked at like a hot take just because it hasn't happened so far. But I'm pretty sure we all know where this is going to go. My hot take, my Balboa's bold take for this week is A.J. Brown's going to have not one, but 2 receiving touchdowns, and he is going to go over 125 receiving yards. That's my Balboa's bold take for this week.
Oh, a 2 for AJ.
Put those drama rumors aside, and he's going to go out there. He's going to ball out. Jalen's going to have a great game. He's going to have a great game. Passing game is going to be on point, and we're going to look back and laugh at this in a couple months when they're raising the Lombardi again.
I hope so. And shout out to Joey from Under the Wing Podcast, live on Tuesday nights. If you guys haven't, check out the show on our channel. They are doing a great job crushing it over there. But yeah, a lot of good things to look forward to this game. Josh, what is you got a knockout take for us?
Knockout take. I think the offense will get going, but I do still think it's going to be a low-scoring game because these are really 2 good defenses going. But if I had to give a hot take, I say the Eagles get 2 turnovers against the Broncos. Non-blocked kick
related
turnovers, I would say.
So like an interception.
Interception or fumble recovery.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Our defense takes it away twice.
Ooh. Bo Nix makes some mistakes.
Bo Nix is overrated. I've been saying that since Auburn. Just want that on record, too.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, man.
He is.
Yeah. No.
What do you got for us, KJ?
Yeah, I was going to say, oh, man, I do have some knockout punches for sure. I do feel like in this game, the passing game is going to be better. I do feel like, even though we did have a pretty good passing game in the first half against the Bucs, the second half was really abysmal for sure. So I think this game, I think we see Jalen really stay composed. And I think we also see him have a really good running day as well. I think we see him go for like 30 plus yards rushing. I think that'll be great. Maybe 1 rushing touchdown. That's not a tush push. And then I think also I think he will throw for at least probably 230 plus, I'll probably say. And he'll have a couple touchdowns throwing as well. But then also, I think Saquon gets back on track. I think Saquon's going to have a really big game as well. So I think it could be like a game where Jalen maybe throws for 1 touchdown, but he has some great yardage passing. So for the stat sheet, but then running for Saquon, I think Saquon has maybe 2 touchdowns in this game.
I think DeJean has a pick 6 in this game. I think he's going to pick off Bo Nix. That'll be mine. It's my knockout take. I think he had a couple last week and the week before, a couple of plays where he's ball hawking. He's getting aggressive. Hey, Likens in here saying hi to his dad, aka Moose. You got to let us know if you want to call into the show, Likens. 302-316-4848. If we could get your side on the
that would be awesome.
Beef. Halloween. Oh, shout out to doing a great job on the graphic. It's been entertaining, Drew. We've been cracking up on the show. We've been talking about it. But yeah, I think that honestly, Cooper DeJean's going to have some kind of a pick 6 on Bo Nix. Bo Nix is going to be upset about it, and the Birds are going to come away with a win. Let us know in the comments, though, what are your guys' knockout takes on the knockout punch powered by Balboa Steaks, the best cheesesteaks in Delaware, the king of Delaware steaks. That's pretty much all we got for tonight, unless Likens wants to call in. I'm not sure. I'm trying to see in the comments. Or if anybody else wants to call in, feel free. We'll hang around for maybe 1 or 2 more minutes. That number's 302-316-4848. Joey, anything else you want to say before we wrap up, brother?
Well, guys, since we won't have a show until next week, happy October. It's officially Red October.
Right.
Go Phil. Go Birds.
Let's go.
Have a good night, guys.
You too. Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Call-ins have been electric all week. You guys have really been liking this call-in line every show we do, and we love doing it for you guys. So please keep calling in. We are building a community here, and it's only just the beginning. But other than that, I think that's a good place to end it. That's all we got. Joe Donahue as well. Thank you for you calling in from Bird's Nest Media. Make sure you guys please go subscribe to their channel, like their videos. We do a ton of stuff with them, and they are awesome of what they're building over there too. That's all we got. I hope everybody has a good week. I hope the next time I see you guys, the Birds are 5-0. I hope that the Phillies are clicking along in the playoffs, and I hope that better times are ahead. But other than that, everybody stay safe. Everybody have a fun week. Everybody be upbeat, and everybody enjoy these October vibes. I'll do it on Jack's behalf because he's not here. Hey, Josh, it's not an intro. It's an outro. Hit that motherfucking outro.
What we got? 302BIRDS, Gino Steaks. Go Birds. Oh my gosh, chat.
Your favorite Chicagoan. Go Phils.
As always, God bless. Go Birds.